What's up, everybody? This is Fun, and you're watching the Fun Show. Saturday, December 17th, 2011. Good news. I think Newt Gingrich might be controversial, but he might not because there's probably some rumors he might be just playing tricks on people. You may not realize, but I consider Mitt Romney is better than Newt Gingrich, because Mitt Romney's ad is like nice, but Newt Gingrich he goes like all over the place. Maybe so. In the future, maybe Mitt Romney, maybe Ron Paul might take over Newt Gingrich place. You never know. Recently today, the U.S. Senate cast a last-minute vote Saturday to keep the government funded for the rest of fiscal 2012 and also approve a deal to extend for 2 months a payroll tax break and federal unemployment insurance. The 62 to vote on the spending package came as a looming government shutdown forced action on a bill that touches almost every type of federal program and casts a fractious year in the Senate. Saturday's vote assures that the government will be funded for the remainder of the fiscal year. Split among party lines on how to deal with budget deficits, Congress opted for a package that set discretionary spending at $915 billion for the remaining 9.5 months of the year, a cut from the prior year. The U.S. House of Representatives has passed the same measure earlier this week, and now goes to President Barack Obama for his signature. Democrats have earlier used the must-pass funding legislation as a bargaining chip in separate negotiations over a popular tax cut. He declined to sign up of the spending plan until Republicans agreed to go along with the extension of the payroll tax holiday. But with a midnight Friday shutdown edging closer, Democrats relented and agreed to a 2-month extension for the payroll tax cut that will require Congress to revisit the issue in early 2012. Congress and the White House earlier had agreed to lower the tax workers paid to fund Social Security in 2011 to 4.2 of earnings from 6.2. This story is political news. It's about Senate-approved spending bill, tax break extension, and that was according to Wall Street Journal. News. There's been clashes going on in Cairo, and death tolls has been rising because of that. According to New York Times, Egypt's military rulers escalated bloody crackdown on street protesters on Saturday, beating them and setting their tents ablaze, even as the Prime Minister denied in televised news conference that security forces were using violence. The contradiction in military-led government statements and actions appear to represent a shift in strategy by the military council. After trying for months to preserve some credibility and collaboration with the Egyptian political elite, the ruling generals on Saturday scarcely acknowledged the demands of the newly appointed Civilian Advisory Council that the military cease its violence and they apologize to demonstrators. Instead, as a crackdown on the protest entered its second day, the military council appeared to be playing to those Egyptians impatient with the continued protests and eager for a return to stability. Crowds of supporters turned out downtown on Saturday morning to cheer on the military police, hand them drinks of water, and help them close off terrorist square from demonstrators massively get in. I mean, if the Prime Minister of Egypt's already gone, then why should there be another protest? Why should there be another clash in Egypt? If it's over, it's over. Don't start another freaking protest again. There shouldn't be any more protests starting in Egypt at all. Whoever started, didn't. But anyways, there's more in this New York Times article saying the Prime Minister Kamal Ghazouali issued his denial that the military had or would use force in the news conference on Saturday morning after more than 24 hours of street fighting in front of the military-occupied Parliament building that left 9 dead from bullet wounds and hundreds wounded. For more than 12 hours on Friday, men in plain clothes accompanied by a few in uniform stood on the top of People's Assembly and hurled chunks of concrete and stone ticket from inside the building down at the crowd of demonstrators several stories below. Kind of bad for Egypt because there's already been like two protests that's been going on this year. One earlier this year and one like that's happening right now. I feel bad for them. In war news, President Barack Obama announced the end of the war just earlier this week, so troops can get home for the holidays. the war has been going on for like almost 9 years, and it finally ended for the U.S., but not for the Iraqis, and which made the U.S. happy because they don't have to take risks for their lives shooting at the Iraqis and keep losing people. Barack Obama made a good decision, but I think Barack Obama is good at helping people, but not good at with handling with the country. Because he said he had a messy term as a president. Casual news on Friday. People don't have to be dressed up to work. Like me, I did yesterday. You can just wear a shirt. You can wear a suit and a T-shirt behind it, or you can wear or you can wear a sweatshirt to work, or you can even wear a sweater and a shirt to work without the tie. That's a thing I learned a few days ago. And here's the joke of the week. Why is it called "What happens when you put an egg and bread together"? An egg bread sandwich. And an update for next week. I might be doing the Elephant Show 2 to 3 days a week, and that's it for the show today. I'm Elephant, and I'll see you Monday.